Good morning and happy Monday to you, athletes. I trust that you had a great weekend. Sunday was a beautiful day, so hopefully you were able to get out a little bit, socially distancing as always, but enjoyed the sun. Get some vitamin D. So anyway, here's what we have today. Combining some movements. I'm going to scoot back here from the video or from the phone. We're going to combine a couple movements. We're going to progress our max lunge, and I'll talk about this here in a second. We're going to do a forearm plank cup stack, a staggered push-up, a dead bug one-arm press, and a beast to kick through. We're going to continue doing that just to get some good work in the beast position, shoulder strength, and core work as well. So what you're going to need today is your DVRT sandbag. Get some plastic cups, maybe styrofoam cups, something that can stack. You're going to need 4 of them. I need whether it's a pillow, something that can stack about 4 to 6 inches tall for the staggered push-up. You're going to need a kettlebell. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell. If you don't have a dumbbell, fill up a gallon jug of water, roughly 7 to 8 pounds. It'll still be effective. And that's all you're going to need. So, this first one, drop step, forward lunge with a rotation, and we're going to do it in the clean position. So normally what you have seen in our max lunge is stepping back right here. So now, remember, I have a 50-pound bag. I want you guys in the 20 to 30-pound range for this movement. So you're going to clean it to the fists. It's going to be right here. I want to make sure that you have good separation from the bag to your chest. Don't rest this on your chest. Have some space in between. Now, this is just going to be exactly like our max lunge movement in the fact that we're going to drop step, rotate in, come back, step forward, then lunge the other way. Coming back. So you're only moving, in this instance, the left leg to drop step, then forward lunge, rotate. Really feel as if you're pulling this bag down, setting the shoulders. Really want to get good lat work, lat activation on this one. So as you're have the bag in this clean position and you're really trying to pull down, really getting good lat activation. So remember, alternating rounds, you're going to step back with the left, rotate, step forward with the left, rotate. Always rotating into the hip. Then the other round, so now you're going to be drop stepping to the right and forward lunge with your right. So that is the drop step, forward lunge plus rotation in the clean fisted position. Now, when you're done with that, I have little cones set up. You're going to do this one side, then the other. So you're going to be in your forearm plank. I want to have this forearm in line with your front cup. You're going to be here. So on your 30 seconds, now, I want you to ignore that first one. I want you to start right here, bring it to the front. Here, bring it to the front. Bring it to the front. Then always taking it away from the front and again, setting them almost as if it's high noon, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock position. So then you'll do the other side. So always build onto the top one, take away from the top one. See how many rounds you can get. If you, our goal is as we're pulling down the ribs, getting this canister, squeezing the glutes, staying nice and steady, having the arm only thing that is moving as you're stacking and unstacking the cups. One side one round, one side the other. Now, kind of shoulder heavy today, but that's all right. I have 2 RX pads right here. From here, now, we did one a few weeks ago where we do a push-up, roll the ball over. So now we're just gonna work on one side. Get in a nice push-up position on our toes, or you can go from the heel or from the knees, but here it is. You're just gonna get, we are just gonna stagger our push-ups. You're gonna do one side, one round, switch it to the other side, the other round. There again, thinking about that canister of air, pulling the ribs down, squeezing the glutes, being super strong, that we don't get into lower back extension, no worming. If you start that worming, drop to the knees, still the same thing. Hips, chest, make contact with the ground. Now, the next one, the dead bug, one arm press. Now, I'm gonna slide a little bit more of an angle so you can see this. We're gonna be in our dead bug position. Hips elevated, a little posterior tilt so the back is nice and flat. Now, what I want you to think about is that here's our dead bug position right here. Weights in the left hand, we work the right side. Opposite hand stays nice and static. We get our hip tilt in here as we bring the floor press, as we bring the weight down, the leg, this opposite leg extends forward. Our back is still flat, and we're bringing it here. So, we are driving with our heel. This also gets into an anti-rotation drill, because if you're not careful, this weight's gonna pull you to the side that it is working, okay? So just think about our dead bug position. As we extend the opposite leg out of the weight comes down, floor press, keep this other side static. Obviously, work one side, then work the other. And then the other one, we've done this before. Heck, we've done them in Sally Up, Sally Down, so this one should be pretty easy. There again, we're gonna try to get as many reps as possible on this in the 30 seconds. In our quadruped, everything's nice and stacked. Squeeze the ground, push the weight through the heels, and drive that heel forward. Stay high and out of the shoulder, coming back. And a little bit of half-second pause each time. Almost a reset. It's that quick system check. Am I pushing through the toes? Am I grabbing the ground? Getting that foot to come through, leading with the heel, keeping it elevated. And then a quick half-second pause, back to the middle, half-second pause, getting it to the other side. Your warm-up has been the typical warm-up that you did as far as pelvic tilts, around the world hips. Let's do the lateral spine glide where you're keeping the hips steady and moving the upper body. Pretend that lower body is in a vise. I want you to do the mountain climber with a reach. And go ahead and do the beast leg through just as we did in the workout and add a reach as well. The scap push-up, that's going to be perfect for today. Just so we can get the scapula nice and warmed up, getting those shoulders to be able to extend and retract, getting this good motion in. So, as always, if you have any questions, give me a shout. Pretty straightforward. On that warm-up, 10 reps of each. And don't split them up. So I want, unlike the around the world hips, go 10 one way, 10 the other. With that, hope you have a great Monday. Hopefully, keep your fingers crossed. We're going to be open 2 weeks from today. A lot more information coming out on that soon. So have a great one, and as always, know your impact.